Well, this is actually kind of surprising. Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. Disclaimer: everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only, and just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Okay, if you guys have been following me for ever since this morning at least, you guys would have noticed that I received an email from the city of Pullman granting me a lot of information from a FOIA request that I sent in about 4 months ago. Now, it's still in process. It's about a month or so early. I wasn't expecting any of this information until sometime in August based on their original response to me. But there's also another batch of information that's supposed to be coming in sometime in October. That's the information so far. Now, I'm going to be going live tonight around 7:45 to go over some of the information that I got in that request. It's really nothing too amazing. It's a lot of repetitive stuff. It's a lot of the mainstream affiliates and certain YouTubers basically throwing laws and threatening lawsuits and having lawyers attack them for not giving them information whenever they were not allowed to give out information. It's a lot of that kind of stuff. Plus, some other things like Operation Turtle Shell, I think it's called. That might not be correct. I've gone through quite a few files today, but I got everything organized and we're going to go over those later. The reason why I wanted to get this little short video out here right now is because I decided to check the public records page because there's supposed to be a hearing tomorrow when it comes to the gag order being ixnayed. Now, we heard at the hearing that everyone agreed to keep it active until after the sentencing on July the 23rd. Well, again, there's a hearing tomorrow, the 17th, but now there's also a request from the state to go ahead and just get rid of it now. As you can see, there are 4 new documents on the portal, a declaration of Rebecca Boone, a memo in support of the hearing that's happening tomorrow, the motion to be heard by another party. I'm assuming it's because they want the unsealed records. Yeah, it's basically all the same thing. But this right here, the state's response to everything that's going on, it's interesting. I wasn't expecting them to say, let me go ahead and change my mind and let's go ahead and get this information out there. I'm intrigued. Now, this states, the defendant pleaded guilty on July 2nd, 2025 to all charges in this case. At the change of plea hearing, the court asked the parties for their position on whether the non-dissemination order in this case should be maintained. The state requested, and the court granted the request for the non-dissemination order to remain in effect through sentencing. Upon further reflection, the state withdraws its request. Now that the defendant has pleaded guilty as charged to all 5 counts of the indictment, his right to a fair trial on the issue of guilt is no longer at issue. I mean, we've already seen all of the misinformation out there. Now, maybe once everything actually gets out here, we see the documents ourselves, and maybe we realize that it's just the idiots in the room that got all the information wrong and the documents lay it out perfectly. I highly doubt it. But you know what? I always have a little bit of, you never know. Nevertheless, out of respect for the integrity of the judicial process and the privacy of the victims and their families, as they consider their rights to provide victim impact statements at sentencing, the prosecution team does not intend to make any public statements about this case until after sentencing has concluded. So even if we get to the hearing tomorrow on the 17th and the judge sees that now the state's like, okay, go ahead and just get rid of this gag order and release everything, that doesn't mean that we won't start getting information pretty much instantly, because a lot of people have had requests in to several agencies for things for a really, really, really long time. And it's basically first come, first serve, but they're also, there's systems now to where everyone that's requested a certain amount of things or anything for a certain case number, it's going to try to release automatically because everything's pretty much already bundled together and just waiting for the button, the go ahead, if that makes sense. But basically what they're saying here is that regardless of if it gets, lifted prior to the 23rd, the prosecution team is still not going to talk, which is something that we've, already come to find out from the book in anyway, the James Patterson book, that even after sentencing, Bill Thompson doesn't really talk a lot. He's really good at apparently not talking, but still doesn't talk too much even after the fact. They had to make sure that we knew that. So again, I'll be going live later on tonight. If you're watching this after I've gone live with the City of Pullman information that I was sent this morning, I'll have a link for that live down in the description box. Also, Cara, Xana Kernodle's mother, has done an interview. I believe the network is called CBN News. It's like a Christian political channel from like the hashtags. I'll have a link for that also down in the description box if you guys want to go over there and give that a watch. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about the state being like, you know what, never mind. Let's go ahead and just put it all out there. I honestly can't wait to get the truth, the facts, the documents, the case information. There's a lot going on here. And we obviously will be finding out here soon enough exactly what they're going to try to hide from us, because I'm pretty sure they're going to try to hide and redact quite a bit. Okay, I have no faith in them actually being as transparent as this little document is trying to make them, sound like they're going to be. But anyway, let me know what you guys are thinking about this so far down in the comments. If you like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please don't forget to leave a like on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And please don't forget to make sure that notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. See y'all.